Guys, it never gets easy, man. It never gets easy. That is the best part and also the worst part, because as humans we want to go the easy route. We want to seek what's easiest. We want to do what's easiest. And at the end of the day, that is the worst possible thing you can do. You need to do what's hard. You need to do what's challenging. You need to do whatever requires the work, because what comes easy goes easy. And what you work hard for, you are able to hold on to better. You're able to keep around longer. And that's why I think it's so important that people get up early, they get a workout in early, really just strive to do hard things. Like, we live in a world where we have so many conveniences, so easy to have an easy life. I mean, you know, I've fallen victim to it myself, just sleeping in, not waking up with any sort of intention, just waking up to go to work, make some money, a little tiny bit of money, which I'm still struggling with to this day. I mean, I don't understand why I'm working so hard for such a small amount of money. It sucks. I'm not happy with it. I'll never be happy with it. I don't want to be stuck in that position my whole life. I want to be at a point of independence, freedom, and security, man. I mean, at the end of the day, the security's all fabricated. Because you know, if I did gain it all and lose it all, it'd be okay, because I could just figure it all out again. I'm blessed and I'm thankful that I've lived through a point in my life of scarcity. I've lived through times where I did not have an abundance of money, assets, food, whatever it is. And even then, that's all relative. Like, being in America compared to some third world countries, I mean, the lowest of the low here is like the top of the top in some places. So it's all relative, man. I mean, scarcity is kind of a messed up term right now, because we don't really even know what scarcity is living in America. We don't know what it's like to really not have food, not have access to food. But the point is that you need to be doing things that will challenge you, push you, make your life harder, so that way when the hard times do come, they seem a lot easier. I mean, I've noticed for myself, like, it's weird, because a lot of people, I used to have this mindset where I was, okay, I need to go to work. That's the hard part of my day. Once I get about halfway through my work day, 4 or 5 hours into the work day, I pretty much have the rest of the day in the bag. You know, it was all smooth sailing from there. And it's funny, because now that I've been waking up early and going to the gym early, that's my hard part, dude. Like, it's 6 a.m. right now, and I felt like the rest of the day is smooth sailing. I already got up early. I took my cold shower, went to the gym, did everything I need to do to get ready for the day, and now I haven't even started my work day. I'm on my way to work right now, but I already feel like I'm done with the day. I feel like I've already accomplished what I needed to accomplish. Now it's the easy stuff. Now I gotta go to work for 8 hours, mess around, make some sales. I mean, it's not that freaking hard. It's pretty easy, but it's all about your mindset, you know? It's all about your mindset. Because I used to tell myself that this was the hard part of my day, and then I wouldn't get that feeling of like, oh man, I got today in the bag. I wouldn't have that feeling until lunchtime. But now I get that feeling at 6 a.m. And do you know how good it is to go to work feeling like you already got the day made, you already got the day in the bag, I mean, I don't know what's going to come up at work, but it doesn't even fucking matter anymore because I've already got the hardest part of my day out of the way. Doesn't matter what comes my way at work because it's not going to be harder than what I already did this morning. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you guys? Because it makes sense to me on a lot of levels. And maybe it's just because I've always tried to do the hard thing first. I've always been a fan of getting the hard thing out of the way first off in the day, first off in whatever you need to do. Like when I was in school, I would do the hardest homework assignment first. I would do my hardest assignment for the day first. When I'm at work, you know, I do the hardest thing first. I get all this stuff that I don't necessarily want to do out of the way first to make the smooth sailing for the rest of the day. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple, guys. If you don't apply that concept in your life, you should really try and apply it. You should start working towards applying that because it will make your days a lot easier. It'll make your days a lot more productive. It'll make you feel better about your day. Now I don't go to work with this stressed out mindset of, oh shit, what's gonna happen? You know, it's going to be a stressful day. It's going to be an easy day. Now I can go to work and I honestly don't give a fuck how today goes because it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter if it's more stressful or less stressful or whatever's going to happen. I've already gotten the hard shit out of the way. I already know that the hardest part of my day is gone. It's over with. It's done. Now I just got to deal with the easy shit. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to you? Because it should. It should make sense to you. And if it doesn't, you need to fucking listen again, or you need to try it out yourself. Trying it out yourself is the best thing. I mean, if you don't already apply that concept to your life, if you're the kind of person that does the easy stuff first and saves the hardest or the worst for last, fuck, dude, I don't know how you get through the day. I mean, you must have a really high stress threshold, which is admirable, but at the same time, you could be raising that stress threshold by doing the hard things first and adding even harder stuff before that. That's how you really raise the stress threshold. Not just by exercising it, but by actively trying to break it down and build it back up. That's how you're going to get better. Just like a muscle, you got to break it down so you can build it back up. Anyway, guys, God bless. Have a great day.